Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. In this video, we are going to talk about our anxiety around manifesting. And, you know, a lot of people tend to ask me, Michelle, is my anxiety telling me that something bad is coming, or is it telling me that something good is coming? And I always like to use the analogy of, there's a knock on your door. It could be your favorite person in the whole entire world, or it could be a scary monster. You get to decide what that knock means. You get to decide how you want to feel on the other side of that door. So you have a choice. Do you want to see the anxiety as something bad is always going to come, and then maybe you might create that monster at the door? Or do you want to always see that nervous feeling, the tight feeling in your chest, the nervousness in your belly, and say, wow, maybe my soul is shaking me and preparing me for something really amazing. And it's that favorite person at the door. So you get to decide. For me, I am always going to pick my favorite person at the door. I never want to believe something bad's going to happen. And if you look back at your life and you look at all the times that you did have anxiety, did something bad happen? A lot of us are not very mindful and we don't keep track. I love keeping track. I love seeing the patterns in my day and in my life, and journaling helps me do that. For instance, here's an example. I had a friend recently who had a panic attack just a couple days ago. And 2 days later, I'm pretty sure it was 2 days later, and she can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but 2 days later, she got the most amazing news in her life. So she was waiting on a certain service for her son, and it involved medical care. And she had her panic attack 2 days ago, and she was just worried about her life and worried about finances. And then literally she got the best news ever. And I had to remind her and say, hey, remember your panic attack? That was preparation for this good news. And if we all did that, if we all took the time to pause when the manifestation arrives and we say, what happened in the last week? What happened 2 days ago? What happened an hour ago? How was I feeling? Did I know that this was coming? Did I have all those signs that, Michelle teaches in her videos? Go back and watch some of my videos, the 10 signs your manifestation is on the way, the 3 signs. There's so many different signs that the universe sends us to let us know, like, chill out, relax, it's coming, trust me. And I don't know why we feel anxiety before it arrives, but we do. And it's normal and it's part of the process. So if you're somebody that's watching my videos and you're like, why am I having this anxiety? Why do I have so much fear right now? I am here to tell you it's because something good is coming. Your soul is preparing you for change, but your ego, that little voice inside of you, it doesn't like change. So it's going to tell you that something bad is coming. It sees the change as negative. And that's where you're getting these thoughts from. But if you can step back and say, become aware of your ego and that voice that's telling you it's something negative, and say, has anything bad ever happened to me before and I knew it was coming? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. A lot of times for me in my life, when I've had some bad things come up, it knocked my socks off. Like, I had no idea it was coming. It literally knocked me on the ground. And I was like, holy crap, I didn't see that coming. So your anxiety is never really a warning sign. If anything, it's a get excited, something good's coming. And then what can you do in that moment? Hand on your heart, hand on your belly, 4-count breathing, calm yourself down and say, something good is coming. Let me go journal that I had anxiety at 8 p.m. on Tuesday night. And then I find out on Thursday, I get my dream job, or my dream person arrived, or I just got $10,000. And I can give you a quick example before I leave you in this video. Before I got one of the biggest paychecks of my life, I created a virtual mindfulness program to be sold in schools all over the US and Canada. And that happened in 2020. I created the program through the fall of 2020. I got my first paycheck in December, and it was a certain amount of money that I manifested. It was $30,000. Before I got that check, it was a direct deposit into my bank account. And I got an email from the lady, the company that sells my product. And she was like, hey, Michelle, I just want to let you know your sales did great. We're depositing this amount of money. I think it was like $29,730. They're like, we're depositing this into your bank account. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm a teacher. I've never made more than $2,000 in a paycheck. And I was like, oh my gosh, is this really happening? It's a manifestation. I was freaking out. But guess what happened 3 days before that email? I lost my mind. I was crying for 2 days. I was in bed all day. I was journaling. Why is my life like this? I'm so sad. I'm single. I was living with my brother at the time. I'm like, I'm 36 years old and I'm living with my brother. What a loser. Like, I was beating myself up. But it was part of my path, like I had to go through those times, and it was wonderful to live with my brother. I got to spend so much time with my nieces, but my ego was wrecking me for 2 days. I literally hated my life. I hated myself and I hated my life. And that's so not me. So I knew that something was coming because I know how manifestation works. But I was just so in my doubt and in my fear, and my ego was wrecking me. It was telling me all of these stories that I'm never going to have a family. I'm never going to meet the person of my dreams. I'm never going to make enough money to move out of my brother's house. And what do you know? 3 days later, your girl got a check for $29,000. Like, what? It's unreal. So trust your anxiety, trust your fear, trust your doubt. It can mean that something really amazing is coming and you're worthy of it. So if you're on this video and you're watching this and you're doing the work and you're journaling and you're clearing your energy and you're being a good person, you are worthy, and you're worthy regardless, but you are going to achieve these manifestations. So my goal is to get you to kind of chill out when you start to feel that fear and anxiety, and use my stories as examples. Know that when you're in your fear, when you're having a day where you hate yourself and you're like, the journey sucks, I'm done with this, I'm over it, and you don't believe anything good is coming to you, that's darkest before dawn. That's when you know it's coming. If you're having an anxiety attack, a panic attack like my friend did, in those moments, you calm your body down, because you have to calm yourself down first, and you say, something good is coming. I am going to stick to my guns and I'm going to have faith and know that the universe has my back. I hope this video inspires you to find your peace and your calm in those anxiety-filled moments. All right, lovies, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you are feeling this anxiety, and then you better come back in a few days and tell me what arrives in your life, because I guarantee you something good is coming. All right, I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for being here. Peace out.